right, so Abby, your female survival skills need a little tune-up.
Yeah.
Are we about to have a serious stalker chat?
I was about to say I might be on the first 48 in a different way.
No, I hope not.
I hope not. I realized I overshared a little too much information, and now I'm worried that I'm being followed at one of my sacred places. So I'll back up a little bit and tell you that a couple of weeks ago, I was out with a mix of friends, some people that I knew, some mutual friends, and like friends of theirs that were closer with them than with me. And, it was a fun environment. We're hanging out, we're having a couple drinks. And, once your guard comes down after a couple of tequila sodas, you realize you start getting a little bit more loose-lipped about your life than you would ever intend to be while you're sober. And while I didn't reveal anything about my life I would be uncomfortable with, I'm just starting to realize that this information might be getting used against me. So I was talking to one of the guys in this group that we were hanging out with, and I could tell from his side that he was like thinking this was a really flirty interaction. And I was like, I'm just being nice and smiling and being hot. Like, I'm just being here myself and being chatty with you. And I think you think that this is going to go in a romantic way, and it's not going to at all. But he and I live in the similar neighborhood, and he was like, oh, I love to do walks at blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I also do walks at blah, blah, blah. And then he asked me, and this is when I should have known, he goes, what time do you go for walks?
Oh.
And because I was a little inebriated, I was like, oh, yeah, I go at blah, blah, blah. And now I have noticed over the last couple of weeks, I have conveniently run into this man at XYZ time. On more than one occasion.
Maybe so I can see that that can be stalkerish, or maybe he just thinks he's being clever by trying to get into your sights, making you think there could be potentially, something there.
I just wish guys were a little bit better on picking up on the vibes, because I was definitely not putting out I want to date you vibe. And so now I just feel like I need to get a restraining order against you every time I want to take myself out for a little walk and listen to my music.
Well, okay. And this is definitely something to be on alert. And maybe it constitutes high alert, but whenever you run into him, is it pretty like he doesn't make you uncomfortable when you run into him, right?
No, I mean, he's a pretty harmless dude. I can take him in a fight, if that's what you're asking. I know he does have a dog with him typically.
I did Pilates with you. I have no doubt, because you are strong AF and you can take him.
Yeah, I can take him, but I don't want to have to take him. And I think I might have to if I see him one or two more times out and about.
Are you going to have to change the time you go on your walks?
Yeah, and I don't want to. I like my time.
Okay, but we learned a very valuable lesson here, did we not?
Yeah, to
don't
shut
be
up.
stupid.
Yeah, and to not be stupid.
The Bert Show.